Okay. Key points for AFM. As I insisted many times, study material is your best friend now. Do the study material, forget about everything else. Illustration, test your knowledge. Do it thoroughly. You will be done with your AFM. Okay. Be ready for the reversal question expected. Do not skip theory. Here it is again your best friend, going to help you score exemption. If you are good at practice, okay, you are good at practical, and if you score 50 marks, if you study theory, it's going to help you to score your exemption, right? Chapter 2, that is your risk chapter, and chapter 1, security analysis. In these areas, you are going to have your sums, okay? That is exponential movement average in security analysis. Here, you will be calculating the value at risk question is there. And here, there is one, chapter 1, sustainability sustainable growth. There is a question. So, try to do this. I feel sustainable growth, okay, that is very important question. They have not yet tested, and it has been newly added to your material, actually study material, so it is important again, right? Next, in the AFM you cannot predict, okay, not advisable to leave anything. Just prioritize it, okay? Now let's summarize. So to summarize, I'm just doing this, which is less in number of questions in your SM, okay, but you can score more marks. First, as I said, mutual fund is your priority. Minimum 8 marks, IFM, IRM, minimum 8 marks, advanced capital budgeting, minimum 8 marks, security valuation. It is a minimal mark 8 to 12. You can also expect 20 marks from security valuation. And theory, minimum 12 marks, and in one attempt there was very less marks, okay, less than 12. So it is an exceptional attempt, but normally you can expect 12 marks from theory. And this sixth point is what my prediction. I don't know whether it will come or not. So as I discussed, I'm thinking from chapter 1, the sustainable growth question, or value at risk, that area, or security analysis, exponential movement average, or the run test. Basically there is one question, okay, in your book. So just check that question. I'm expecting one of the question may come in your exam, right? And derivative part, it is very important. They are going to test you in MCQs, and yes, easy MCQs are coming here. Don't skip it. Fine. Next, merger. So these are the basic topics I have covered here, okay? These you should not skip at any point of time. You should not skip these areas. And for these areas, if you are, many people I have seen skipping business valuation. It is very easy. It will only 4 questions or 5 questions, which will be a lengthier question. Other questions are little tricky but easy questions, okay? So you try to solve it. Some questions, financial leverage will be given, and then you have to find out your EBIT, EAT, etc. So these kind of tricky questions they will choose for your exams, okay? Be confident with those questions. Portfolio management. If you are about to leave portfolio, don't do, at least cover the formulas and go to your exams. And I think you can cover test your knowledge questions and illustration. Even if it is not possible, you have some time constraints, do at least the LDR questions and formulas and go. Okay. Forex. Okay, for Forex, there is a lot of questions, and many of you thinking Forex, if you are going to leave Forex, please go to the mindset, okay, go to the exam center in a mindset that you are going to attempt 90 marks in your exams. If you are going to leave Forex, that should be your mindset. I'm not saying you are not going to get exemption. You are going to get exemption if you are thorough with all the other chapters, provided you have to be in the mindset that you are going to get 60 or 70 or 80 out of 90. So this should be your target, okay? Why? You may get a 10 marks in MCQs. Even if you get a question, okay, 8 mark question in your descriptive, if you leave that in choice, let's assume you leave this in choice, then also if they give this question, Forex question in your MCQ part, then it will be gone. Okay, luckily you may get 2 marks, 4 marks, it's a luck, but you prepare your mindset that you are going to appear for 90 marks if you are going to leave your Forex. In that way, it should be your preparation. And please be sure about your basic concepts in Forex. So many people leaving Forex, but they are going to test only the base concepts. Okay, very easy concepts only. They are testing. So at least be thorough with the basic concepts in the Forex. Now, one funny or a strange thing that I'm going to share with you. See, in all the chapters, try to do the last question. Even if you are going to leave Forex, let's say, if you are going to leave the Forex, at least do the last question in your study material. That is both illustration and test your knowledge. So you are going to be sure about the 2 questions in each topic. That is illustration, last question, test your knowledge, last question. See, I'm not saying this is going to work, but at times it will work. As I have seen, there are questions getting tested. Okay, the last questions are frequently getting tested. The same thing you can also apply in F4 also. Okay, in F4 also the same thing you can apply. The last questions, do not skip the last question in both illustration and in your test your knowledge. You may see, okay, you may see 1 or 2 questions will be coming out of any one of the chapter. Last question will be coming. Okay, so don't argue that it is not coming. See, I have seen in the many question paper that it is repeating. The last questions are coming from one chapter. If I could say an example, in government grant, the last question was tested at one attempt, and investment property, the last question 40. There is a bigger question was there, right? One question, we will be disclosing everything, investment property, that question was tested in your exam. So the last question is important. Okay, don't leave it. So in Forex also, if I could say, in Forex the last question, the nostro account, okay, how much you will put like a ledger. Okay, ledger like question was there. So there are chances that you may get a last question. So if you want to go for your LDR question, LDR questions in your test your knowledge and illustration, please mark all the last question as your LDR and go. Okay, prepare all the last questions. Don't leave any of the last question in your test your knowledge and illustration. That is something strange, funny, but yes, it will work for you. You may have some extra edge. That's it. Okay. Okay guys, so I have completed your AFM paper analysis and I have given my best to you, and I will share the PDF with you which is not highlighted. Okay, the colored one I will not share because it will be confusing. I will share the plain text to you. So do very well. All the best. If you have any doubt, you can connect to me on over the mail. Okay, so mail ID is there in the description. You can check it and do very well. All the best. See you. Bye.